So you guys, as you can see now, we are going to be starting soon, and I would like to introduce that my name is Retha-Billy, and I'm the host for the show, the talk show that's called Truth and Nothing But the Truth. And the motto of it is your truth versus the truth. And how it operates is that people who want to be hosted on the show have a requirement to fulfill. They have to go to their solicitor with the evidence they have that they want us to read, and the solicitor must authenticate their affidavit showing ownership of that evidence. And the solicitor, if they are happy to do that, then they are going to authenticate that, and then we are going to read that and then ask the people questions, and then let the people let the viewers have their say, you guys. So that's what's going to happen. So today I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to straight to today's show where we are hosting Machabeng College. And I must indicate that we had sent on Sunday night, we sent the request to Machabeng College that they may have a show with us today at 1 p.m. Lesotho time, but it seems we didn't get any response. And from Machabeng College, this is so normal. You write to them, they just ignore you. I will read some of their documents that are personal myself, and you will see how long it takes before Machabeng College can respond. So I was saying to you guys, I do love Machabeng so much because my late brother, Dr. Tsiban Ledisa, would have studied at Machabeng College, and after passing his Form 5 from Lelisa-AKA English Medium High School, so he went straight there, and then he passed with 32 points out of a total of 45, and then after that he went to study medicine with the University of KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa, in the Republic of South Africa. So you guys, I'm not going to dwell too much on the introductions. I am Retha-Billy, I'm your host, and I do have a co-host, and I will be introducing the co-host soon. And I hope tomorrow when we host the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Relations, as we have sent their invitation, but they declined. You guys, as they declined, we will go ahead with the show. They declined but did not suggest another date, so it says they are just refusing. But then, that being the case, we will continue and hope that they can suggest another day that works best for them, you know what I mean, and we'll still give them a chance, you know what I mean. We'll give them a chance. So now, today we're going to be looking at the child protection policy of Machabeng College, and then I will be starting with their introduction. It's a beautiful policy, you know. That's the reason why we thought maybe we can come and discuss it, because Machabeng College remains steadfast in safeguarding the students' rights and welfare during their entire educational journey with the college, you guys. So both the Children's Protection and Welfare Act of 2011 of Lesotho and the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, which Lesotho is a signatory to, provide the background for establishing a set of transparent practices, procedures, and guidelines for students' protection and safeguarding, you guys. So we'll have a few. We are reading from their policy actually when we're doing this, I must mention, and then now I'll be going through their definitions. The Child Protection Policy seeks to define Machabeng College's position regarding the prevention of and response to exploitation, abuse, neglect, harmful practices, and violence against students. It's very important to see that they are not only going to look at the treatment, but they're also looking at the prevention thereof. So that's very beautiful, and that's very plausible. So Section 3 of the Children's Protection and Welfare Act number 7 of 2011 defines an abuse in relation to a child as any form of harm or ill treatment deliberately inflicted on a child, and it includes A, assaulting a child or inflicting any other form of deliberate injury or harm on a child. B. Sexually abusing a child. C. Committing an exploitative labor practice in relation to a child. D. Exposing or subjecting a child to behavior that may socially, emotionally, physically, or psychologically harm the child. E. Exposing a child to physical or mental neglect. F. Abandoning or leaving a child without visible means of support. And G. Subjecting a child to harmful substances such as alcohol and drugs, you guys. And now they go on to say this can be grouped into following types of child abuse: physical abuse, emotional abuse, including domestic abuse, sexual abuse, neglect, discrimination, bad mouthing, use of abusing words, and religious conflict, and other prescribed in the annexure of this policy, you guys. So I'm just going to talk about the policy statement that Machabeng has. It's a very beautiful statement, and we're going to read this because it's of interest to us as the experts of children's issues. Remember, I hold Bachelor of Social Work from the University of Lesotho, NUL, and I hold honors in social work from the University of South Africa, UNISA, and then finally I hold Master of Arts in Child, Youth and Community from the University of Galway, you guys. So I am an expert even as I speak of the children's issues here. So I'm going to read the policy statement. Machabeng College has a primary responsibility of taking care and ensuring the safety of the students. The policy forms a fundamental toolkit aimed at providing a caring, supportive, and safe environmental, and further stipulated guidance on the action required when abuse or neglect of a student is suspected. That's a very beautiful one. So the college undertakes to ensure that all staff, full-time or part-time, permanent or temporary, are aware of child protection guidelines and their respective roles regarding the same. For purposes of transparency and efficiency of this policy, procedures will be regularly reviewed and updated to the staff, parents, and the community, you guys. So I think this is the end of what I want to take as an extract from this policy. It's a beautiful policy, I must say, you guys. It's a very beautiful policy, you guys. So now I am going to talk now about the reason why I found myself requesting Machabeng College to come and discuss their policy with us, because we believe they have a very beautiful policy, and we just wanted to check whether the implementation is equally as good as their policy is. So you guys, as you can hear the birds and the sound of the waters running, we are trying to remind ourselves of the beautiful mountain kingdom, the kingdom in the sky, when we have that clean water running from the ranges of the Maluti mountains that we have there, which is named after our currency, Lesotho Maluti. Lesotho Maluti. Lesotho Luti. Yeah. LSL, Lesotho Luti, you guys. Yeah, so today now, you guys, we are going to now go into why we are covering this topic. You guys, as you can remember, or those of you who do not even know, when you have your child going to Machabeng, you are allowed to visit during the day, and you register yourself at the security gate. I'll recall from the time I used to visit my brother while he was studying there, and then you go, they get called for you, they come, and then you meet them, and then you talk, and then you go. So it means now, in the world that we are living in, some parents are not living in Maseru, they are in the remote areas of Lesotho, or they are in another place, they are even outside the country like myself. So I have the mother of my children there in Maseru, and she enjoys going to see them at school if she wants. But as for me, I can't. But I was suggesting to Machabeng that there be a way of doing what we call a virtual visit for parents or for guardians who are working very far or who are living far away, so that we can still make it possible, you know what I mean. So what I did was then to write a letter to the head of school requesting that I be organized a meeting. So I will read the letter, the email that I sent to them. I will read the time that I sent, and if Machabeng Head School had responded, I would also read you guys their response, and then you guys would comment on this comment sections about what you feel about everything. But the minute that we'll be having in place the podcast, the one that I said is hosted in the United States of America, we would be calling in and let your voice as you share with us your opinion, you guys. So as I'm about to complete this, you guys, we are exactly at 11 minutes. I hope to be no longer than 15 minutes for the whole of this, especially when Machabeng is not here, so I can't be talking alone like this for a long time. So there I am, and I'm writing and requesting a meeting. And this was happening on Sunday, the previous Sunday. It was, what date was it? Yeah, let me see what date it was, you guys. But I can see it was at 6:14 a.m. 6:14 a.m. on Sunday, you guys. On Sunday, you guys. So Sunday, this previous Sunday, so Friday would have been the 23rd, Saturday 24th, Sunday 25th. It was on the Sunday 25th, you guys. So at 6:14 a.m. I wrote and I authored an email directed to Machabeng head of school, and then I happen to know their name, and then the subject line goes like, request for a meeting with Tony and Mohau Ledisa. Dear Miss Rupa, I hope this email finds you well. I am Retha-Billy Ledisa, a parent of Tlaonolo Fatso, Tony and Mohau Ledisa at Machabeng College. I am currently abroad and would love to have a virtual meeting with my children during school hours. I would like to request your assistance in arranging a brief family group counseling session with them, facilitated by a school counselor or designated staff member. This would mean a lot to me and my children. I would appreciate your support in making this happen. Thank you for considering my request. Best regards, Retha-Billy Ledisa +353. Okay, and then I provided the number that you all know, you guys. So the idea here was to request a meeting that would be not a meeting as such. It would be a virtual visit, the same way that a parent who's in Lesotho, my children's mother is able to come and visit them if she wants at school. So working abroad, I should also be able to have a virtual visit to see my children and talk to them while they are at school, not at home. While they are at school, why would parents visit the children when they are at school, even though they are still going to be taking them home? It's because of that need to see the children while they are at school. So I was looking to get a virtual meeting with them, you know what I mean. So you guys, up to date, as I speak to you, I haven't received not even an automated response from head of school in Machabeng. And this is not new. They've been ignoring my emails, and when they respond after maybe say I've written about 4 or 5 emails, then they will respond in a very selective manner where they are not addressing some of the concerns I would have raised there. You'll remember I would have written to them raising a question of suspected child protection concern. But even today, they've never addressed any of those. So you guys, This is me, your boy Retha-Billy Lelisa, as I check out, because we are exactly at 15 minutes after we started, and I will be packaging all of this and uploading this on our YouTube, so that people in Machabeng College, whenever they wanna come to the show, they are welcome. If they want to make a press release, they can make it. But today we're talking about why can't they employ what we call a virtual visit for parents who are staying far away. Even if you are staying in Lesotho but you're living in Mogotlong and your child goes to school in Maseru, it means the parent or the guardian who lives with the child have the benefit of staying closer to the children, while you don't, you guys. So that could be solved by establishing what I give the name as a virtual visit to school, to see the children while they're at school, you guys. So I love you. This is your boy Retha-Billy. This is a checkout, and I love you. Have a lovely day and weekend, you guys, even as you prepare to come to Ireland to study and to work with us as Goodly Heritage Recruitment Agency. And remember to dial the number plus 353-872-829-628 plus 353-872-829-628, you guys. That's your boy Retha-Billy, and I am out. Bye bye.